What's right?
Sitting here, I'm so depressed. How will I ever find happiness? What to do? When the sun begins to rise? What to do? When there's raindrops in my every day?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the top of the hour this morning, there is the Drifters and What to Do coming up now to the top of the hour at 9 a.m. Welcome in here to the greatest hits right here for you. We got a great show lined up for you here on the greatest hits. As the Drifters fade out, here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Booger! There you go, the big sound. It's 9 o'clock here from sunny 107.9 WFBS and WFBSFM.com. Also to Lake Kiwi Radio Online at LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. Good morning, everyone. Coming to you from the palatial studios of 107.9 WFBS. And, well, we've had a little excitement in the overnight hours. That's right. If you're just joining us or just tuning us in, no, it was not a bomb, but crews respond to an unusual event last night at Oconee Nuclear Station, according to Duke Energy officials. We got the word about 4 o'clock this morning that operators were alerted to an unusual event at Unit 2 reactor of the Oconee Nuclear Station just before 4 a.m. According to, we've got an official information from Duke Energy now from Scott Anderson, spokesperson for Duke Energy. According to Anderson, he said Unit 2 was safely shut down, and, of course, there was never any threat to the public. That's good news. On-site fire officials responded to Unit 2 and requested off-site assistance. It was determined that there was no fire, according to Anderson. Teams are assessing the situation, and Anderson said an unusual event is the lowest of 4 nuclear emergency classifications. Unit 1 and Unit 3 are operating normally, according to Anderson. So that happened in the overnight hours. I got alerted to it this morning at about 5 a.m. So good news. No mushroom clouds this morning. Hey, welcome in. I got a great show for you today, and I've been promoting this all this past week. Here's what we're going to be doing. A little bit of a different normal from our normal shows, but one of my heroes, and I grew up watching the show, and a lot of you others have too, and that's WKRP in Cincinnati. Howard Hessman, who played the morning show guy, Johnny Fever, Dr. Johnny Fever, passed away. So I thought it would be kind of cool this morning here on the program to step back in time to 1978, and I've got seasons 4. What I've done is I've created a spreadsheet of every of the original songs that were played on WKRP, and there's actually a good list of music. So we're going to step back in time this morning and play some of the songs that you heard in the original run of WKRP. Now, in some of the subsequent releases, the only one that I know that has some of the original music is the Shout Factory set. The 4 seasons of 1 through 4, but there's still a few songs that, is not the original. They were cut up and edited because of copyright stuff. But this morning we're going to play some of the original music, and we're going to have a little bit of fun because Johnny Fever was my hero, and he was a lot of other heroes, too, in the radio business. So that's what's coming up here this morning on the program. Good morning to Emily, already checking in. Hey, Emily. And I'm excited because Emily's sister is going to be getting married in April, and yours truly is going to be DJing that. So I'm kind of excited. So, Emily, good morning to you, and good morning to everybody else that's tuned in and join us this morning. We've got a wonderful swell of a show for you, and this morning we're going to kick off things right now here on the program. I am ready. Hope you are too, as we go back in time to one of the great shows of all time, in my opinion, WKRP in Cincinnati, and of course, as we celebrate the life of Dr. Johnny Fever. All right, so let's go back to the pilot episode, the very first one, and let's go back into the opening of WKRP as the format was changing, and we'll play the very first song coming up here. What was that first song that was played after the format change? Well, we got some Ted Nugent this morning, so hold on, that's coming up. Get ready.
In Cincinnati. And now it's time to listen to one of my personal favorites. It's the Hallelujah Tabernacle Choir with their beautiful rendition of You're Having My Baby.
Oh, yes. I remember this like it happened yesterday. You're having my baby right now. All right, here we go. Here comes the format
Goodbye.
change.
The elevator music.
Yep.
Do it.
All right, here we go. All right.
Cincinnati, it is time for this town to get down. You got Johnny. Dr. Johnny Fever, and I am burning up in here. Woo! We are all in critical condition, babies. But you can tell me where it hurts, because I got the healing prescription here from the big KRP musical medicine cabinet. Now, I am talking about your 50,000 watt intensive care unit, babies. So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
Well, there's the first song that Johnny Fever plays as they switch the format on WKRP, and that first song was Ted Nugent and the Queen of the Forest. 9:08 this morning, we're celebrating Dr. Johnny Fever. Howard Hessman, who played Dr. Johnny Fever, passed away this past week at the age of 81. And it's amazing to go back here. I've created a spreadsheet of all of the list of songs that was played on WKRP. And I've got a song we're going to get to a little bit later on this morning in our program. But one of those songs, actually, because of WKRP, went to number one on the Billboard charts. And we will do all of that one coming up here and let you know more about that one here shortly. Well, this was played by Venus Flytrap at the end of the first episode, which was the pilot episode that originally aired at 8 p.m. Monday, September the 18th, 1978. And, of course, it was a good one. It was chic. It's called Dance, Dance, Dance. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Jazzy Jeff, the greatest hits. Sunny 107.9 and Lake Kiwi Radio online here on the Saturday morning. Play the greatest hits this morning, 9:13. Good morning to Kathy, who checks in. Good morning, Kathy. Hope you and Tom are having a wonderful Saturday morning. Good morning to Colin, Amanda, and all of y'all out this morning. Good morning to you. It's 9:13 this morning, a little on the nipply side this morning. We'll have details on your weather forecast all coming up here very shortly for you. More fun this morning as we celebrate Dr. Johnny Fever with one of those fun moments from episode 3, season 1 with Les on the Ledge. Here's this clip of Les Nessman featuring his news intro and classic news reporter. You ready? Here we go.
Now, it's time for Mr. Les Nessman with a whole mess of news.
WKRP.
Morning, Les.
Morning, Johnny.
Cincinnati.
It's all yours.
London, Madrid, Bangkok,
Oh, my God.
Cincinnati, from the four corners of the world, from the news capitals at home and abroad, the day's headlines brought into focus, the issues and events that shape our time. WKRP, information beacon of the Ohio Valley, presents Les Nessman and the News. And up-to-the-minute commentary from one of journalism's most trusted voices, five-time winner of the Buckeye News Hawk Award.
Is that new? I just had it made.
Very nice.
I like it.
Now here's Les Nessman and the News.
Good morning. This is Les Nessman reporting. In the top story of the day, General Wallace Nasami, head of the emerging nation of Libya, denied his new government was a dictatorship and promised free elections as soon as each citizen of the small country learned to play a musical instrument. Nasami said this was part of a new cultural program. Turning to sports, winner of this week's Gulf Coast Golf Classic was Chai Rodriguez. Chai finished with a 9 under par score.
Chichi Rodriguez.
Hopefully, Mr. Rodriguez will play up to par in his next competition.
Oh, there you go, from Les on the Ledge, and that was aired October the 2nd, 1978 at 8 p.m. I tell you, I have lived every moment of radio. Seriously, I have. Well, the next as we move in this morning is we go to October 16th, 1978, and the world-famous holdup at Dell's Stereo and Sound. And there was actually 4 great songs that were played in that episode, including Van Halen's Atomic Punk. We had Linda Ronstadt's Back in the USA, Janis Joplin, Mercedes-Benz, and this song right here. We go back to 1965. Good time music this morning with Bob Dylan. Let me see. Can I crank it up? Where is it at? Is it there? Nope, it's not there. It's not there. Is it there? Let's see here. Is it there? Yes, it is. Bob Dylan. It was directly related because of WKRP. We'll tell you a little bit more about that coming up. Let's see. Yeah, Bo, we're doing good this morning, trying to keep Oconee safe this morning. If you're just tuning us in or just joining us, there was an unusual event that happened around 4 o'clock this morning at Oconee Nuclear Station, which required firefighters, responders, and emergency personnel to arrive at Oconee Nuclear. They had to safely shut reactor number 2 down. And, of course, according to Duke Energy spokesperson, there was no need to panic. Everything was all under control. But they're still, they've released a lot of the responders and emergency personnel, but they're still on the scene. We don't know exactly what has happened. They originally called it out as a fire, but according to Duke Energy spokesman, there was no fire. So now we're all kind of wondering, well, what's going on? So hopefully that we'll have another update later this afternoon, but that is the latest word from our friends at Duke Energy. They notified that there very, very shortly. Well, let me see here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, that Donnie Big and White has been under the weather, my friends, and he is mourning from COVID lockdown. So I assume, Donnie, you're still not feeling that well. I know that you've been struggling with a headache and stuff, but we hope that you get better soon because you're missing a lot of fun this morning, especially WKRP. But Donnie's been suffering from COVID, and we hope that he gets a little bit better because he's going to get back in here. We got shows to do, man. All right, so there's from Donnie. Let's see. We heard from Tracy this morning. She checked in. Good morning, Tracy. And by the way, congratulations. I know you won some sort of award for district. You won a big award from the South Carolina Department of Public Safety, the Highway Department, and all motor vehicles and stuff. So whatever that big award was, congratulations. You deserve it, Tracy. You are one of the best, and congratulations to you. So there you go. This morning it is a look back featuring Dr. Johnny Fever, and he was one of the reasons why Manager of the Year. Okay, she got Manager of the Year. Let's see, Manager of the Year. There you go. Well, congratulations on getting Manager of the Year. We do appreciate you. You are a hard worker, and we miss you up here in Seneca. We doing good, Bo. We just going to tell Donnie, Bo wants to give you prayers, buddy. So there you go. All right. This morning we're featuring music from WKRP, and as we go into seasons 2, 3, and 4, you'll see how the music shaped the show, and that's what makes the show so fun, is not only the storylines, but it's also the music that went along with it. And a lot of people may or may not know this that remember watching it. WKRP was based on a true story. Hugh Wells, who was the creator and producer of WKRP in Cincinnati, worked a stint at WQXI in Atlanta. And Dr. Johnny Fever's character was supposed to be portrayed by an Atlanta DJ, which was called Bobby Skinny Harper, and it's a true story. So a lot of this you're seeing is the what Hugh Wells, the creator, saw and what he worked in at WQXI in Atlanta. So yeah, basically WKRP was based upon a real story. All right, well, we've talked about the holdup. That was a great one at Dell Stereo Shop, moving into October 23rd, 1978. Then there was Bailey's Show, and there was several big hits off of that one. There was a total of 5 songs that were played off of that. So let's see here. Let's choose. We got so many to choose from. This was played as Johnny and Andy Travis, the program director, and Bailey both entered the booth, the studio, and this is Bailey's show. She had a little talk show, and of course, with all things they didn't like it, Herb Tonk, of course. So here was a song that they played. Let's go back to rock and roll 1950s. We got a little jailhouse rock from the king of rock and roll. Know what I mean? I think you do. Here's Elvis Presley this morning just for you. 1957.
Walking through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the drum began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his in the saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple jailhouse rock with me, let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block. Put down to the jailhouse rock, 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 rock. Sad sack was sitting on a block of stone. We're over in the corner weeping all alone. The warden said, hey buddy, don't you be no square. You can't find a partner, use a wooden chair. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block. Put dance to the jail, let it rock. Shifter Henry said the books for heaven's sake. No one's looking out a chance to make a break. Bugsy turned to Shifter and he said, nix, nix. I wanna stick around, I wanna get my kicks. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block. Put down into the jail, let it rock. Down into the jail.
Elvis Presley featured on Bailey's Show episode, October 23rd, 1978. You never can go wrong with a little Elvis Presley on the radio this morning. Now we move up to one of our all-time episodes from season 1. We play it every Thanksgiving, of course. It is the Turkeys Away episode. Now, that's the one where, you know, they drop the turkeys out of the helicopters, and you get the famous line is, God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. So there was 3 songs. We had Dogs, which was the one that was played in the studio as Mr. Carlson come in. There was also Joe Cocker, that was Fun Time, that was played before the turkey, going live to the turkey incident. But then, I never knew this until I was doing research, that the song was played by Johnny after the turkey incident was a song called by Creedence Clearwater Revival, It Came Out of the Sky. How poetic. So let's do this one this morning. We are going to step back in time and we're going to play Dogs this morning. Yeah, ready for a little Pink Floyd? Yeah, we got some Pink Floyd coming up here. Got to get over here and find it. Pink Floyd, the Dog song. Hold on just a second. Let me find it, because I'm having to research some of the songs here this morning. Let's see. Do I have it? Sure I do. Dogs. There it is. Pink Floyd and Dogs this morning. So, yeah, everybody will remember. Now, we're not going to play the 17-minute version of it, but I am going to play just a little bit of it, okay? So we're going to play just a little bit, so get ready. Here it comes. We got Pink Floyd Dogs this morning from the Turkeys Away episode. Here on the Greatest Hits, it's 9:30 with Jazzy Jeff.
right, fellow babies, and now it's time to go to our live remote man on the scene at the Pinedale Shopping Mall for the big WKRP turkey giveaway. So, take it away, Les Nessman.
This is Les Nessman, your man on the scene here at the Pinedale Shopping Center where the excitement is mounting. We're here to witness the big WKRP Turkey Thanksgiving giveaway.
Hey, you got permission to be out here? What? You're blocking my store here, buddy.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Les Nessman. I won the Buckeye News Hawk Award last year.
Good for you, Buckeye. Now get out of my doorway.
I'm sorry. Creep.
So far, so good, huh?
I'm here with hundreds of people who have gathered to witness what has been described as perhaps the greatest turkey event in Thanksgiving Day history. All we know for sure is that in a very few moments there are going to be a lot of happy people out here. And now the crowd is curious but well behaved. And I think I hear something now. The crowd is moving out into the parking area. And oh yes, I can see it now. It's a helicopter, and it's coming this way.
A helicopter?
It's flying something behind it. I can't quite make it out. It's a large banner, and it says, Happy Thanksgiving from WKRP. What a sight, ladies and gentlemen, what a sight. The copter seems to be circling the parking area now. I guess it's looking for a place to land. No, something just came out of the back of the helicopter. It's a dark object. Perhaps a skydiver plummeting to the earth from only 2,000 feet into the air. Second to the third. There's no parachutes yet. Those can't be skydivers. I can't tell just yet what they are, but... Oh, my God, they're turkeys! Oh, Johnny, can you get this? Oh, they're crashing to the earth right in front of our eyes! I just went through the windshield of a parked car! This is terrible. The cars running around, pushing each other? Oh, my goodness!
Oh, the humanity.
People are running about. The turkeys are hitting the ground like sacks of wet cement. See, folks, I don't know how much longer the crowd is running for their lives. I think I'm going to step inside. I can't stay out here and watch this any longer. No, I can't go in there. Children are searching for their mothers, and not since the Hindenburg tragedy has there been anything like this. I don't know how much longer I can hold my position here, Johnny. The crowd...
Les, are you there? Les isn't there. Thanks for that on-the-spot report, Les. For those of you who just tuned in, the Pinedale Shopping Mall has just been bombed with live turkey. Film at 11.
Greatest Cold Revival this morning here on the Greatest Hits 20 away now until 10 o'clock, celebrating Dr. Johnny Fever and WKRP. Zach, Zach said you've got the coolest job. Happy Saturday. I've been doing this for 30-something years. Yeah, so good morning to you, Zach. Phyllis, good morning. Appreciate you listening and watching on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Somebody just checked in, Facebook user. I have no idea who that is. Good morning, Kay from Griffin, Georgia. Appreciate you checking in. And we've got a long-distance listener. Roy checks in, says, back listening in Iowa. You guys are coming in loud and clear out here, and it's a bit nippy. 6 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. Well, it's about the same thing here in South Carolina, except it's not 6 degrees. We're checking in right now with a temperature of like 35 degrees, so it's a little bit warmer here in South Carolina. Let's see. Jason checks in. Morning, Jason. Glad to have you dialed in our way. Appreciate you checking out the greatest hits. It's February the 5th, 2022. This morning on the program, we are featuring music that was played on WKRP through 4 great seasons of music and fun. And we've got through with Turkeys Away. We've had Pink Floyd, The Dogs, and we had CCR. Now, in the next episode, Love Returns, there were 2 songs that were played in it, November the 6th, 1978. Let's see, we had the U2, it was U20th Century Fox by Ray Charles, and then Beast of Burden from the Rolling Stones. January 15th, 1979, Mama's Review. We had Ted Nugent again. They played Queen of the Forest. It was actually just a review of what was going on. But the next episode that we had with A Date with Jennifer, that was January 2nd, 1979. It was aired at 9:30 p.m. on CBS television, and it was played by Johnny Fever, and it was played during the opening. It was Shakedown Street by Grateful Dead. But then this song right here, this is while Les was getting ready to go out on the date with Jennifer. This is the next song that was played. And, of course, it was a huge hit. Here we go. 1978 was the year. It's Foreigner now. And, it's not here. I got to find it. It went somewhere else. Hold on a second. Let me reach over here to the old trusty keyboard. And let's see here. Yeah, there it is. And we press this button right here. And here we go. Let's go 1978. Here was a big hit for Foreigner. And, my friends, it's hot-blooded. Les was putting the wig on and the toupee at the same time. Celebrating WKRP, Dr. Johnny Fever. Right here for you on this Saturday morning. Let's get the greatest hits. Sunny 107.9 and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. music ever recorded in 1978 that was featured on A Date with Jennifer, as Les Nessman is all dressed up and ready to go. Phyllis checks in on our social media page, says, have you played Shattered by the Rolling Stones yet? Johnny sings the song, plays after chasing the protesters from the booth. No, I have not. I have not played that yet. Let's see here. That is in this episode, I believe. There's Hoodlum Rock. Yep, there it is. That was part of the pilot. All right, I'll tell you what. We're going to go do an instant request. Phyllis, here it comes. Rolling Stones from the Protesters episode. And we're going to play a little Shattered now from WKRP and Johnny Fever this morning here on the program at 9:48.
Shattered, love and hope and sex and dreams are still surviving on the streets. Look at me, I'm in tatters. I'm shattered, shattered. Friends are so alarming and my lover's never charming. Life's just a cocktail party on the street. Big apple, people dressed in plastic bags, the rest are shattered. Some kind of fashion. Laughter, joy, and loneliness, and sex, and sex, and sex, and sex. Look at me, I'm in tatters. I'm shattered, shattered. All this chitter chatter, chitter chatter, chitter chatter about schmatter, schmatter, schmatter. I can't give it away on 7th Avenue. This town's wearing tatters. Shattered, shattered, baby. Shattered. Work, love, and sex. Ain't you hungry for success, 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 success? Does it matter? I'm shattered. Does it matter? Don't you know the crime rate's going up, up, up? To live in this town must be tough, 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 tough. Got rats on the west side, bedbugs uptown. What a mess, this town's in tatters. I'm in shattered, my brain's been battered, splattered all over Manhattan. Shattered, what I say? Shattered, this town's full of money grabbers. Go ahead, bite the big apple. Don't mind the maggots. My brain is battered. My friends that come around and flatter, 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 flatter. Party up, party up, party hard on the shatter.
Rolling Stones there for you this morning, and Shattered there came from the WKRP with which was the Protesters. Actually, that was episode number 2 in the pilot episode when they all walked into the control room and started banging the record player. And I think it was, what was it? Johnny said, oh, you two up against the wall. I have to let you know that I've killed a bunch of old people in my time. Yeah. Those are just some of the things you just do not forget. Celebrating Howard Hessman this morning. He passed away at age 81, who played Dr. Johnny Fever on the program WKRP in Cincinnati. And we're still within season 1. I'm not sure we're going to get completed at all today just because there's so many wonderful tunes to get to. Now, January 29th, 1979, the show was at 8:30 p.m. on Monday, and that's the problem with the show. It got bounced around so many times. But, you know, with all things, the show was popular in syndication versus the first run. But anyway, the next episode was the contest nobody could win. Now, this one was funny. As Johnny Fever makes the mistake, it was supposed to be a $50 grand prize. Well, it actually, with a slip of the tongue, turned into a $5,000 mistake. And, of course, this is the contest that nobody could win from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Started this contest, and it looks like we're going to be calling Mr. Donald Pasola of Mount Auburn. I sure hope he's home.
What is it?
Hello there. Is this Donald Pasola? Mr. Pasola, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Great.
What is it?
Well, this is Dr. Johnny Fever from WKRP, and your name has been drawn from our lucky postcard bin. You got a shot at winning $5,000. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, Mr. Pasola, for $5,000, name these 6 songs. Okay, Don, how about it? Are you ready to name those songs?
Too wild to tame the boys. Double of dice, Rolling Stones. YMCA, Village People. Douglas Shade, Wayne Newton. Straight On by Art. National Anthem by Francis Scott Key.
Congratulations, Mr. Pasola. You just won $5,000.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. $5,000.
I tell you what, we're going to put Mr. Pasola on hold here, but you know there's no holding back when it comes to Eric Clapton.
Oh, gosh, that was so funny. They're the contest that nobody could win. And, of course, Eric Clapton, the song that we were talking about, we're going to go and play that for you right now. Here it goes. It's called I'll Make Love to You Anytime. Eric Clapton and his band. Here on the greatest hits this Saturday morning, 9:55 with Jazzy Jeff.
I can't read and I can't write, and I don't know my left from right. I can't tell if the sun's gonna shine, and I don't know if you'll ever be mine. I'll make love to you in no time.
after there is called I'll Make Love to You. That was from the contest Nobody Could Win, January 29th, 1979. It is coming up to the top of the hour at 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get one more in. And from inside the contest that Nobody Could Win, this one here is the Rolling Stones. And along with Mick Jagger, of course, Tumbling Dice. Great song, by the way. And we're going to play it for you right now. Here's we celebrate the life of WKRP's Dr. Johnny Fever. Tumbling Dice now, Rolling Stones, 1972, here on the Greatest Hits. Stones and Tumbling Dice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is just a few minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock a.m. here on a Saturday morning. This is the Greatest Hits from sunny 107.9 WFBS LPFM Salem, Seneca, and Lake Kiwi Radio Online at LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. And ladies and gentlemen, Booga! There you go. I have said booger this morning for everyone. Playing the favorites that was aired on WKRP, and I guarantee there's no way that we're going to be able to get all of the songs in, but there was a ton of great music that was played during the show that aired from 1978 all the way till 1982, I believe. That's right. And one of the songs that was aired, it came from a commercial break. That was the episode from March 26, 1979. And in subsequent episodes, you could see the Blondie was the group. It was called Heart of Glass. And Blondie has credited that show with their success of having that number one song. They've been on record saying, with that being played on WKRP with Heart of Glass, that was the number one song. So let me set you up for March 26, 1979. The title episode was called Commercial Break, and this is played after Johnny is airing this famous commercial. You're going to love it. You ready? Here we go. Enjoy this one.
Johnny, can you punch that up?
punch?
Right.
Herb, I'm gonna come out there and punch you.
Roll tape.
That's rolling.
Ferriman Funerals, take 4.
Farrowman Memorial Park offers you and your loved ones complete funeral services at a reasonable price. How's that?
Perfect. Tape still rolling. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're young and swinging. No time to think about tomorrow. But there ain't no way to deny it. Someday you're gonna buy it. The man with the pot, the man with the plan. Very man, he's a mortician man. A lot.
6, count 'em, 6 convenient locations, plus for group rates and free parking. It's all yours at Ferryman Funeral Home.
Here's the song was played coming out of the commercial. It was Blondie from 1979, and it was Heart of Glass. Here on the Greatest Hits, celebrating Dr. Johnny Fever, Howard Hessman, and his life and contributes to WKRP in Cincinnati this morning here with Jazzy Jeff and the Greatest Hits. Originally aired 1979. It was the commercial break episode of the Ferryman's Memorial Funeral Home. Heart of Glass from Blondie, March 26, 1979. The next few episodes had several other songs, including Who is Gordon Sims from April the 2nd, 79. And then there was the Hoyt Axton who played himself, I Do for Now. That was April 23rd, 1979. And May 7th, 1979, young Mr. Carlson, which was Arthur Carlson's little son, comes in and, well, turns over the radio station quite nicely. Of course, there was some songs there, including Sam and Dave's Soul Man. And then became May 28th, 1979, 9:30 on a Monday, was the world-famous Fish Story. And we're going to let Venus Flytrap tell us a little bit about that, how that came to be. But that one was funny. That's between the WPIG Pig and the WKRP Carp.
As everyone called us, the bastard child.
It was manic. It was crazy.
There were a couple of moments when things got a little rocky.
Nobody had any faith in the show.
Let's just talk about this crazy business we call radio, huh?
All right, Dr. Fever, you are presently sober.
You say so?
Herb's in jail.
Oh, boy.
They've arrested Les also.
Where's Bailey?
They've got her too.
We were known for doing all these serious kind of storylines.
I'm a deserter from the United States Army.
CBS sent a memo down. They said that because the humor did come out of the story, they wanted more of a joke.
The network said they wanted bigger, more sight gags.
And they said, give us a Laverne and Shirley, like silly episode. And Hugh was so furious that he wrote Fish Story.
Well, he said, all right, you want high humor, you want something slapstick, I'll write something.
So we all sat around. He says, I want everybody to tell me the worst cliche comedy thing you can think of.
Take this, you swine!
So I thought WKRP would be carp radio. I'd put Frank in a fish suit.
This is our station mascot.
I'm a giant carp, Andy. I know you are, Herb.
There was a scene where I think Frank had to go to the bathroom in this big fish suit.
Sorry.
He's trapped trying to crawl under the stall because he couldn't get the door open in a fish suit. Talk about sight gags.
Get your fin off me.
I kind of wrote it against my will, so much so that I didn't put my name on it.
If you see the end of the credits, it says written by Raoul Plager. There is no Raoul Plager.
Psychologically, I've tried to delve into Raoul Plager, and I can't come up with anything.
So there is a writer in the Writers Guild that gets a residual named Raoul Plager that doesn't exist. So anyway, he puts Raoul Plager in the credit. We all laugh. The show airs.
And the audience loved it.
There is definitely something wrong with you.
The episode was essentially a hit. People loved it. People thought it was very funny.
It backfired and got huge ratings, and everybody was just crazy about it. And so, as he said, it would end up to be the one show, and for him, it was kind of like, so take that.
Damn if it didn't get really good ratings, making the network right and me wrong.
Knock him dead. You can count on me, big guy.
I think WFBS, we need a official mascot. Now, this is also the episode of where they're doing the drunk driving PSA, because it's where the more Johnny Fever drinks, the sober he gets. One of the great songs that was featured on that episode was this one right here from The Doors, back from the 60s. It's called Light My Fire, the 2006 remastered here. 12 minutes after 10, the greatest hits. Jazzy Jeff, Sunny 107.9.
It would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through, and time to wallow in the mire. China, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
Well, the remastered version from the Perception box set by The Doors. That was originally from 1967. Jim Morrison and The Doors. And Come On Baby, Light My Fire. That song was featured there in the episode The Fish Story. And boy, what a fun one it was. Not only did they have the fish, it was the logos. They were fighting in the bathroom. But there was also something else going on air at the same time, and that was the KRP drunk reflex test. The more Johnny Fever drank, the soberer he got.
Torn down, and he's not alone, babies. We're back on the air with Officer Plyler. We're on our 6th drink. What's next, officer?
Well, we'll do the test one more time.
Right.
I want to do this so bad.
Sure. Go!
This is impossible.
Hey, Daddy, turn pro. Forget the Olympics.
It's been given to hundreds of people. No one ever got better. Have another drink.
Why, it's not time yet.
I am ordering you to have another drink.
Okay, don't get excited. Just take it easy.
I am taking it easy.
Let's all have another drink. I propose a toast to law enforcement everywhere.
This test is to prove that even after one drink, people are not good drivers. Now, this man here... yeah. This man here was affected immediately. That is normal.
Let's me and you swap hats.
Built up a superhuman tolerance to alcohol.
Yes, it's true. It was once sort of a hobby.
Well, there is definitely something wrong with you.
I'm a little suspicious, too. Officer, I suggest you shoot this man. At least wing him. Fire at will.
You shut up. You keep drinking.
Okay, but I'm not gonna get drunk.
Oh, yes, you are, too. You'll see.
He's from Mars, officer. Whiskey does not affect alien beings.
Give me that.
And of course, there's the final episode in the season 1. Came on the June 4th, 1979. Of course, it was The Preacher. And they played The Cars, Just What I Needed, and The Beatles, I'm Down. So that wrapped up season number 1 of some of the great music was featured on WKRP. But we go right into season 2, and it was featured several great songs. There's 3 great songs to start. There was a 2-part episode for The Love of Money. And let's see here. And then, of course, we had Earth, Wind, and Fire in part 1 and part 2 of that, of course, after The Love Is Gone. So, tell you what we're going to do. We are going to start off with Robert Palmer here in the second hour of our program here, 1022 this morning. We are featuring music as we honor Dr. Johnny Fever. And this song right here was the season 2. The first song was A Bad, Bad Case of Loving You. Here's Robert Palmer from 1979. Here on The Greatest Hits with Jazzy Jeff.
A hot summer night, it felt like a net. I've got to find my baby yet. I need you to soothe my head, turn my blue heart to red. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. A pretty face don't make no pretty heart. I learned that, but it's from the start. You think I'm cute, a little bit shy. Mama, I ain't that kind of guy. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. I know you like it. You like it on top. Tell me, mama, are you gonna stop? You had me down a 21 percent. Swallowed you, yes, on your lip. Shake my fist, knock on wood. I've got it bad, and I got it good. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I've got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you.
Gosh, you gotta love that. Rama Parver there for you this morning, and Doctor, I got a bad case of loving you this morning. That was from season 2, episode number 1 of For the Love of Money, part 1 episode. Got a couple more tunes we'll play here in just a few moments. Well, it is 10:26, celebrating Saturday morning together here in the beautiful studios of 107.9 WFBS. We're not in the Lake Kiwi Radio Online studios because there's no internet at the house. That's right. Lake Kiwi Radio Online is having to run on a hotspot right now since, a construction company come in and has cut most of the wires in the neighborhood. Well, particularly on my side of the street. So that's why we're here in the studio this morning. But thanking you for being a part of the fun. And if you're going to make some plans or getting started today, you're looking at sunny skies, high near 46 for today. Coming up tonight, mostly clear, low around 27. And then for Sunday, sunny skies, high near 46. Sunday night, increasing clouds, low around 31. And Monday, looking to be about partly sunny with high near 48 degrees. Currently right now here at the Delta D studios of 107.9, we're checking in right now at 35 degrees. And for everybody that's just tuned in or just joined us, had a little excitement in the overnight hours around 4 a.m. this morning. There was some sort of an unusual event that took place at Oconee Nuclear Station, and that required the shutdown of nuclear reactor number 2. And at that time, they called in fire crews, emergency responders to the scene of Duke Energy. But according to spokespeople from Duke Energy right now, there was no need to panic. Everything was safe. But Pickens County, on the other hand, just announced that they had activated their emergency operations center along with Oconee. So that makes me kind of wonder about some things. What actually happened? Now, they originally called it out as a fire. However, the spokesman for Duke Energy says there was no fire. So anyway, who knows? I'm sure that we'll have a whole complete report from the Nuclear Regulatory Commission coming very soon. But anyway, things are okay. But I know that there was a lot of activity this morning up around Oconee Nuclear this morning, and that happened in the overnight hour. Started about 4 o'clock this morning when everything went down south. But good effort, good response by our local emergency officials and fire departments that made the trip up there, along with Duke Energy's people. But we'll hear more about this coming up here in the next few days. So There you go. Well, if you're celebrating a birthday today, I want to wish you a happy birthday from all of us here at the Greatest Hits. I'm just looking here if there's anybody of importance. There's a few. Let's see. Tim Meadows, who was on Saturday Night Live, is 61. And Laura Lindley, who played Sully in Nocturnal Animals, is 58. Chris Parnell from Saturday Night Live and 30 Rock is 55. Michael Sheen from Frost Nixon and Twilight Films is 53. Singer Bobby Brown is 53. That's right. The Big B is 53. And let's see here. That's about it. So if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday from all of us here at the Greatest Hits. Well, today is Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. I'm not sure about this one. Shower with a Friend Day. Kind of concerned about that one. Weather Person's Day. It's Take Your Child to the Library Day. And Nutella Day. I'm not a big fan of Nutella. But it is also, my friends, a very special day. I just want you to know, here's what today is. It's very special, and it is National... You ready? Get ready. It's coming. I promise you, it's on the way. It's coming. It is National, you guessed it's National Farting Day. That's right. Oh, yeah. On command. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, that felt good. So, yeah, there you go. It is National Fart Day. I feel so good right now. I just don't know how to react to that one. But, yeah, if you want to celebrate National Fart Day, feel free to. I think it'd be a great idea for you to celebrate National Fart Day. WKRP celebrating Johnny Fever, the life of Howard Hessman, the actor who played Dr. Johnny Fever. As we're still in episode number 1 from season 2 called For the Love of Money. And this was played by Venus at the beginning of that episode with Herb Alpert and Rise. Here's a great one from 79 right now. 1031 Jazzy Jeff and the Greatest Hits. Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. Serving it up for you this Saturday morning. Rise, of course, written by Andy Armour and Randy Alpert, and first recorded by trumpeter Herb Alpert. The instrumental track was included on Alpert's solo album Rise and released as a single in 1979, and it reached number one in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in October of that year. 10:34 this morning, Jazzy Jeff here on the greatest hits. And we want you to do us a favor, all right? Let me tell you, if you do us a favor, we'd appreciate it. We are now starting the conversions of our live program, our stream, for you folks that's watching on social media. We're trying to migrate everything over to YouTube, and there's just a simple reason why. Herb Alpert or Chuck Mangione? I don't know. That's a good one. Who would win in a fist fight, Herb Alpert or Chuck Mangione? I don't know. I'd have to figure that one out. But if you would, check out our YouTube channel. Now, the links for our YouTube channel is on both websites at LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com and also too at WFBSFM.com. If you will go there and like us on YouTube, that's where we're going to start migrating our live shows to. It's just simple. It works. And we don't have the issues that we have on Facebook. Of course, knock on something here. We've only had one time that we've had to reset Facebook. But going forward, we're trying to migrate things over to our YouTube channel. And if you would like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Sitting in the studio this morning overlooking beautiful Seneca, South Carolina. Beautiful blue skies here. And a little cold out there this morning. We'll have another check of your weather forecast here coming up shortly. And, of course, another song from that episode, For the Love of Money, was this one right here. And it was a great song. If you love Earth, Wind, and Fire, you're going to love this song right here. It's called After the Love Has Gone, as we celebrate the life of Dr. Johnny Fever, or Howard Hessman, who passed away at age 81, who was a hero of mine, of course, WKRP as well. Here's one of those great songs played.
To love was all we could do. We were young and we knew in our eyes were alive. Deep inside we knew our love was true. For a while we paid no mind to the past. We knew love would last every night. Something right would invite us to begin the day. Something happened along the way. What used to be happy was sad. Something happened along the way, and yesterday was all we had. And oh, after the love is gone, how could you leave me on? And not let me stay around. After the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. Can love and lost be found? For a while, to love each other with all we would ever need. Love was strong for so long. Never knew that what was wrong, oh baby, wasn't right. We tried to find what we had. Tears, sadness was all we shared. We were scared this affair would lead our love into something happened along the way. Yesterday was all we had. Something happened along the way. Used to be happy, sad. Something happened along the way. Yesterday was all we had. After the love is gone, how could you leave?
Earth, Wind, and Fire, and After the Love Is Gone, 1979. That will conclude those two episodes of Part 1 and Part 2 from 17 September 1979 and the 24th of September for the Love of Money. Next episode was baseball, where they played the All-Star Game against WPIG. And then we moved into Herb Tarlick selling insurance. And there was a great song that was played while Johnny and Venus are still hiding from Herb as they were coming in and, Herb was trying to sell them insurance. So let's go now to the year 1979. I love this song. This is a great one of my favorites too. And it is none other than, let's see here. Is that it? Nope, that's not it here. Came from the Little River Band. So hold on just a second. It was a great song from 1979. And that song was Lonesome Loser. So I got to pull it up here. Little River Band. All right, let's pull it up in the old automation system. And let's see here if we've got it. We do have it. And let's play it like right now. Just for you. Lonesome Loser. Here's Little River Band for you here on the Greatest Hits.
Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? He's a loser, but he still keeps on trying. Sit down, take a look at yourself. Don't you want to be somebody? Someday somebody's gonna see inside. You have to face up. You can't run and hide. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? He's a loser, but he still keeps on trying. Unlucky luck, at least that's what they say. He lost his head and he gambled his heart away. He still keeps searching, though there's nothing left. He staked his heart and lost. Now he has to pay the cost. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? He's a loser, but he still keeps on trying. It's okay, he smiles and says, though this loneliness is driving him crazy, he don't show what goes on in his head. But if you watch very close, you'll see it all. Sit down and take a look at yourself. Don't you want to be somebody? Someday somebody's gonna see inside. You have to face up. You can't run and hide. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? He's a loser, but he still keeps on trying. Have you heard about the lonesome loser?
Lonesome Loser. And Little River Band 1979 played while Johnny and Venus are hiding from Herb Tarlick. Oh, Herb, that's what I'm talking about now. Dressed up, everybody at a radio station can relate to Herb Tarlick. Most salespeople are like that. Good friend Russ checks back in. Hey, Jeff, switched over to the YouTube feed. Looks and sounds great. I told you it looks good. The link is available on our website at LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com or Sunny 107.9. I had some other information that I wanted to share with you coming up. You know how very important that I believe in giving blood is. And there was an event that's going to be here next door to us. Hold on just a sec. Let me see if I can find this wonderful information that's going to be coming up. It's a blood event. And I was going to think, I thought it was like this coming week. Nope. Here it is. It's coming up on the 14th. The city of Seneca is doing the blood connection, the blood drive, right next door here to City Hall. And if you want to make an appointment to give blood, they'll be doing it from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. on February 14th. To make an appointment, scan the QR code. It's online, by the way, at Seneca SC Events Seneca SC Events on Facebook. You can find the information there. So share the love. The Blood Connections do the blood drive. The city of Seneca, located 221 East North 1st Street here in Seneca, and that's at 9 a.m. till 12 noon on Valentine's Day. And all donors will receive, guess what, a $20 e-gift card. And all you got to do is make your appointment 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. You can give blood here at the city of Seneca and the Blood Connection. So we thought we would pass that message along to you. Of course, we're still working with other information concerning this morning, the alleged or fire. Basically, no one knows exactly. Here's what's going on. No one knows exactly what has actually happened. Duke Energy spokesman says that there was no fire. However, other folks close to the situation say there was a fire. And as all standard precautionary measures were taken, unit reactor number 2 was immediately shut down. And therefore, both emergency operations centers, both in Oconee and in Pickens County, was activated as they go to a classification of an unusual event. Have we been on unusual events before? Yes, that is the answer. But otherwise, there's still a lot of conflicting reports coming out of Duke Power this morning. Duke Energy spokesman says there was no fire, but other folks that are close to the situation say there was fire. And your guess is as good as mine. We'll know something sooner or later, I would think. All right, well, we move on, and we're still in Season 2 at 1047. There's just so many wonderful songs that was featured on WKRP. And as we mentioned in the first hour of our show today, some of those owe a lot to WKRP, like Blondie with Heart of Glass. By featuring it on WKRP, it became an instant hit overnight. Prior to that, Blondie, the group Blondie with Deborah Harry was there wasn't a popular until after the was started being played on WKRP, and it sent their career into there from 79 to 81. Blondie was like at the top of the charts each and every year. But they also featured a lot of old music, and Johnny Fever was notorious for playing some of the classic rock and roll sounds of the 50s and 60s. One of those is when he got Mike Fright. And that came from, in episode 7, November the 12th, 1979. And one of my favorites here from Motown. We're going to play it this morning for you. Martha Reeves, the Vandellas now. You got nowhere to hide and nowhere to run and nowhere to hide this morning for you here on the greatest hits, celebrating Dr. Johnny Fever at 1048.
Everywhere
Mother is the Vandellas. You got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide here on the greatest hits. As we're there from season 2, episode 7 from Mike Fright. As we move on now, see episode number 8 was November the 26th with the patter of little feet. That's right, Mr. Carlson and his wife became pregnant, and they had a baby. That's right, and of course. Some of the songs that they played here. Let's see. This one was the Commodores. This one was a great one from the Motown label here. Commodores featuring Lionel Richie. Here's Still. 10:51, another update of the weather forecast and more music all for you as we celebrate Dr. Johnny Fever this morning here on the Greatest Hits.
Just a moment away, and I'm without you once again. You laughed at me. You said you never needed me. I wonder if you need me now. We play the games that people play. We made mistakes along the way. Somehow I know deep in my heart remembering the pain, if I must say, it's deep in my mind and locked away. But then most of all, I do love you. Still, those memories, times I'm sure we'll never forget. Those feelings we can't put aside. For what we had, sometimes I try to understand, but it's so heavy on my mind. So many dreams that flew away. So many words we didn't say to people lost in a storm. Where did we go? Where'd we go? We lost what we both had found. You know we let each other down. But then most of all, I do love you. Still, let people play. We made our mistakes along the way. Somehow I know deep in my heart you needed me, 'cause I needed you so desperately. We were too blind to see. But then most of all, I do love you. Still.
The unmistakable sounds of Mr. Lionel Richie and the Commodores there from 1979, featured on the Patter of Little Feet. That was episode number 8 of season 2 from November the 26th, 1979. Moving along next, we've got 2 songs from the next episode from number 9 and episode 9, season 2. This was Baby If You've Ever Wondered. It was kind of like the ratings book had come out, and Andy Travis thought he could, it was going to be higher than it was, but he did go from 16th to 14th and was moving WKRP in the right direction. And this is a song that was towards the end of the episode as Andy is in his office, and he's very upset. So let's go ahead and play that right now with music from, Supertramp. Yep, it is Supertramp with Goodbye Stranger. We'll get that one on for you right here in just a second. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, is it there? That's there. It's there. There it is. Supertramp, Goodbye Stranger, 1979. Here on the greatest hits.
It was an early morning yesterday. I was up before the dawn, and I really have enjoyed my stay, but I must be moving on. Like a king without a castle, like a queen without a throne, I'm an early morning lover, and I must be moving on. Now I believe in what you say is the undisputed truth, but I have to have things my own way to keep me in my youth. Like a ship without an anchor, like a slave without a chain, just a thought of those sweet ladies as they shiver through my veins. And I will go on shining, shining like brand new. I'll never look behind me, my troubles will be few.
Goodbye, stranger. It's been nice. Hope you find your paradise. Glad to see you. All of you. Hope your dreams will all come true. Goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, Jane. Will we ever meet again? Feel no sorrow. Feel no shame. No tomorrow. Feel no pain.
Sweet devotion, it's not for me. Just give me motion, set me free. The land and the ocean, far away. Life I've chosen every day. So goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, Jane. Will we ever meet again? Now some they do and some they don't, and some you just can't tell. And some they will and some they won't, but some it's just as well. You can laugh at my behavior,
Supertramp and yeah, that's it. Supertramp, Goodbye Stranger from 1979. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just a few minutes after the hour of 11 o'clock here, our final hour of the program from Sunny 107.9 WFBS LPFM Salem and LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. Welcome you into the final hour, and thank you so much for being a part of us. A little special, kind of different show this morning. And probably what we're going to have to do is there'll be a part 2 to this show later on this month. I know that we've got so much coming up. Next weekend, by the way, we are off. There won't be a show next weekend. We have 2 wedding reception that we will be doing and a wedding for Saturday. So there'll be no show, but we will be back. Let me see here. Let me pull this up here. We will be back on the 19th, and we've got a special in-studio guest that's going to be joining us from the 10 to 11 o'clock hour. We've got a couple of local guys that sing and have a little bit of fun, so they're going to be coming in to perform for you on air. That's Dave Sherp and also Vince Jackson. We'll have a little bit more of that coming up on the 26th of February. Let's see here. I believe that we're going to have Donnie back in studio with us on the 26th. But coming up on March the 1st, that's right, March the 1st, on Lake Kiwi Radio Online and Sunny 107.9, come along and celebrate with me. We're going to celebrate 32 years in radio. That's right. I have been in this broadcast industry for 32 plus years. And we're going to have a morning show. That's right, Jazzy Jeff going to be sitting in for John and Heidi coming up on March the 1st. There'll be details on that. We hope that you'll come aboard and join us for the fun on Tuesday morning starting at 6 a.m. That's right. I'll have Diet Dew in hand and a cup of coffee. Somewhere around here there'll be a cup of coffee. And we want you to come apart and be the fun here with us here coming up on the March 1st as we celebrate 32 wonderful years of broadcasting here in the Golden Corner and here in the Upstate. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Updated on the weather forecast, it's not going to be too hot today if you've got any plans. Sunny skies today, high reaching near 46 degrees. Coming up tonight, mostly clear, low around 27. And then for Sunday, sunny skies, high near 46. For Sunday night, we're calling for increasing clouds, low around 31. And then for Monday, partly sunny with high near 48 degrees with low Monday night 29. Warming up for Tuesday with high near 54 coming up on Tuesday. Currently right now from the palatial compounds of 107.9 WFBS here at our studios, we're 40 degrees right now on the outside and our studios here. By the way, don't forget 24/7. You can listen to both stations online at Lake Kiwi Radio Online and WFBSFM.com. LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com and WFBSFM.com or over the air at 107.9. All right, celebrating Dr. Johnny Fever this morning here on our program. And let's see here. We're going to move up a little bit here because there's so much great songs. Let's see here. What are we going to play? We need, let's do this one here. This was a very big one. This is from A Family Affair from episode 14, season 2. That was originally aired January 7th, 1980. Here is Kenny Rogers. That's right, and it's called Coward of the County. It's one of those wonderful songs, you know, that we play all the time here. All right, I got to get it up here. Give me just a second. I'm having to go through and pull from a different computer this morning, and it takes me a few minutes to get the songs. Coward of the County. There we go from Kenny Rogers. Firing it up now. Oh, this is a good one. This is one of those Ruby loving kind of songs. You know what I mean? I think you do. 11:06 with Jazzy Jeff.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now, it won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now, it won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him when he walked into the bar room. One of them got up and met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let 'em have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatlin boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised your dad not to do the things you've done. I'll walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him the coward of the county.
We're happy little worms. We love to we catch the big ones every time because we're hooked on you. Red wigglers, we can like a worm to be, can like a worm to be, can like a worm to be.
Remember? Red Wigglers. Oh my gosh, I was just sitting here laughing. The Red Wigglers, the Cadillac of Worms. All right, so we have got up to, we've played those. Let's see what else we've done. We've done the Family Affair there. That was episode 14, season 2. Episode 15 featured Little Richard and Lucille, along with Jefferson Starship and Jane. And there was no music in episode 16, season 2 of Put Up or Shut Up. All right, there was a great song here. This was the Americanization of Ivan when the Russians toured the radio station and Ivan defected to the U.S. They played Tiny Dancer from Elton John. I'm just looking here to see if we got some top tunes here, what we've got here. Ooh, yeah. Let's do this one here. This is from February the 11th, 1980. This is episode 19, as Johnny, before they're giving away the tickets to the in concert, played this one right here. It's the Rolling Stones, and it is not playing. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can find it here. All right, Rolling Stones, and was it Sympathy? It was Sympathy for the Devil. There we go. All right, Rolling Stones now here for you, featured on WKRP in Cincinnati.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of will and taste. I've
Somebody rate. And there you go from episode 21, my friends, of season 2, March 3rd, 1980, The Filthy Pictures. You know, Herb Tarlick, another smooth salesperson. Like seriously, in radio, I've known people like this before that were, smooth sales people. Oh, my gosh. What we got here? Let's see what we have here. Hold on, I'm checking out something. There we go.
All right, everybody, surf's out. And it's a beautiful day here in Cincinnati. That's right, babies. We got a blistering 14 degrees outside, and there's a gentle wind wafting down from the north at about 1,000 miles an hour. All right, now it's time to strap them on, babies. Here we go. It's Dr. Fever's seasonal Cincinnati snowshoe shuffle stomp. You ready? Everybody dance! I can feel the excitement already.
You're Travis?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. I'm Johnny Caravella. I'm also known as Johnny Midnight, Johnny Cool, Johnny Duke, Johnny Style, and Johnny Sunshine. You can call me Johnny, okay?
Sunshine, haven't I heard of you?
You're not a cop, are you?
Johnny Sunshine. Johnny Sunshine, I remember. Yeah, it was Los Angeles in the late 60s. Johnny Sunshine Boss Jack. Hey, you were very hot, man.
Yeah.
Something happened there, though. Station fired you for some reason.
Booger. I used the word booger on the air.
That's right.
Yeah. I was making about $100,000 a year out there. Then one day I said, booger. A bunch of bozos called the station. Next thing I know, I'm in Amarillo hosting a garden show. You're listening to the Johnny Caravella Show on WKRP in Cincinnati. And now it's time to listen to one of my personal favorites. It's the Hallelujah Tabernacle Choir with their beautiful rendition of You're Having My Baby. Well, it's goodbye to the elevator music.
All right, Cincinnati, it is time for this town to get down. You got Johnny, Dr. Johnny Fever, and I am burning up in here. Woo! We all in critical condition, babies. But you can tell me where it hurts, because I've got the healing prescription here from the big KRP musical medicine cabinet. Now, I am talking about your 50,000 watt intensive care unit, babies. So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
Everybody rock and roll the place.
KRP Cincinnati. Okay, it's 8:30 in the morning, and Mrs. Jean Klepner of Covington has an appointment with the doctor to examine her musical ear to the tune of $5,000. Are you ready to play, Mr.
Fever? Where? I've been looking for that deadbeat all over myself. Have you seen him around?
Oh, no, I haven't seen anyone for years.
Maybe we should just go look for him somewhere else.
Yes, yeah.
You're closer than the beefcake over there.
Now, wait just a minute. I hate to interrupt here.
Then don't.
Okay.
Did I introduce myself? I'm Andy Travis. I'm program director here at WKRP. And this is my brother Randy, and this is old Venus, of course.
Of course. That's right, Bailey.
I think I'm just gonna lie down for a while.
Well, yes. You see, Mr. Caravello's lifestyle is such that he feels somewhat out of sorts here at Gone with the Wind Estates.
I think I'd be happier at on the waterfront estates.
I'm sure you're going to come to love it here.
What is that? What's what? Sounds like sirens. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you don't usually hear sirens in the countryside. Sounds like a lot of them.
Must be a fire someplace.
It sounds like you're headed this way. I know what it is.
What?
It's the phone company. They know what I did here today. They're coming to get me, man.
Paranoia.
Listen, wake up, sucker. This is the phone company we're talking about. I mean, they see everything. They know everything. They got their own covert police force. I'm probably wired for sound right now. I gotta get out of here.
Johnny!
Don't use my name! You didn't see me. You didn't see me.
The phone cops, man. It's the phone cops.
Hide me. Travis, I'll play anything. I'll play the Carpenters. I'll play Barry Manilow. Just hide me.
The bomb was at the transmitter.
That's what we've been trying to tell you guys all afternoon.
Don't you people get it? It was the phone cops.
What is he talking about?
He beat the daylights out of the phone. He thinks they were after him.
Naturally, when we heard the sirens, we split.
He split. I stayed on the job. Then I realized he was driving off in my car. Had to chase him across half a cornfield.
Well, at least you got out of there before the bomb exploded.
Oh, the memories of
you, man, these phone cops play
WKRP.
hardball.
I'm telling you, 11:28 this morning here on the program. Carl Carlton was featured in that episode of the an explosive affair. That was from season 4. Here's Everlasting Love, my friends. It's the everlasting Carl Carlton, and she's a bad mama jamma. She's built, she's stacked. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do.
Look at her. She's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Her body measurements are perfect in every dimension. She's got a figure that's shown of great attention. She's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. She's built, she's got all the curves a man like. She's built, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma. Oh, just as fine as she can be. Looks like she's born into the throne she bears. The essence of beauty, ooh, such a lovely hair. She's foxy classy, oh, sexy sassy. She's heavenly, a treat for the eye to see. She's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Oh, she's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Ooh, she's a bad mama jamma. Ooh, she's bad, she's as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. mention. She's got a figure that's shown a bit of attention. She's poetry's most beautiful sight to see. I get so excited, viewing her anatomy. She's built, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. She's built, she's got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad woman, just as fine as she. She's a bad woman, just as fine as she can be. She's a bad woman, just as fine as she can be. She's a bad woman, just as fine as she can be. She's a bad
Well, Carl Carlton, she's a bad mamma jamma. She's built. She's a brick house. You know what I mean? Yeah. 11:33 right now. We're in the final home stretch of the show this morning. All for you, playing the favorites from WKRP in Cincinnati. Booger!
If never I met you, I'd never have seen you cry. If not for a first hello, we never have to say goodbye. If never I held you, my feelings would never show. It's time I start walking, but there's so much you'll never know. I keep telling you, hard luck woman, you ain't a hard luck woman. Red's Sally's only daughter, a child of the water, too proud to be a queen. Red, I really love you, I can't forget about you. You'll be a hard luck woman, baby, till you find your man. Before I go, let me kiss you and wipe the tears from your eyes. I don't wanna hurt you, girl, you know I could never lie. I keep telling you, hard luck woman, you ain't a hard luck woman. You'll be a hard luck woman, baby, till you find your man. Red's Sally's only daughter, a child of the water, too proud to be a queen. Red's, I really love you, I can't forget about you. You'll be a hard luck woman, baby, till you find your man. You'll be a hard luck woman, baby, till you find your man. Oh yeah, bye bye.
All music here from Kiss, Hard Luck Woman, 1976. And if you'll remember in the pilot episode, Andrew Travis unrolls the Kiss poster as he changes WKRP to rock and roll. I just had to get Booger in there. I mean, if you can say Booger on the radio and fart at the same time, that is a good show. And we did both. I want to move along real quick to season 3, episode, was this episode 7? Oh no, it was actually from February the 7th, 1981. There was a huge deal between Dr. Fever and Riptide. Of course, Riptide moved into hosting a television dance show featuring like a spinoff of Solid Gold or Dance Fever. But in one of the songs, it was this one here that they played on the show, and it was the last one before Riptide became Dr. Fever again. It was weird, but it was funny because WKRP, they were anti-disco, but here is Dr. Johnny Fever a.k.a. Mr. Riptide, hosting a disco show. So from 81, is that 81? Let me make sure. Yeah, 1981, February the 7th. This is season 3. It's called Strut Your Funky Stuff. This was featured on that episode. 11:37 right now with Jazzy Jeff. Frantica and Strut Your Funky Stuff with Jazzy Jeff. Nobody's going to be looking at that. .9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online, LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. 11:41 there. It's called Strut Your Funky Stuff, featured on Dr. Fever, Mr. Tide, Riptide, as we're celebrating Dr. Johnny Fever here on the program. I'm just trying to hit some highlights because I know we can't get to all of the songs, but there sure was some great tunes that were featured and on WKRP. Let's see, we had the Bee Gees, of course. We had Paul McCartney. Delbert McClinton was featured. the Beatles, Rolling Stones. The Otis Redding surprisingly was featured a lot, and if you'll notice in some of the songs that Johnny Fever played, he did play a lot of some 60s and late 50s classics. And one of the songs that he played was Otis Redding. And you know I'm a big fan of Otis Redding, and I love this song right here, so we're going to give it a play real quickly here. Let me get it pulled up for you. Otis Redding, by the way, and give me just a second. There it is. Let's get it pulled up in the old system here. Otis Redding, of course, back to the mid-60s, and that's what they call me. They call me a love man. Oh, yeah. I'm a love man. Oh, yeah.
Call me the love man. Ooh, baby, I'm a love man. That's what they call me. I'm a love man. I'm 6 feet 1 weight 210. Long hair and pretty fair skin. A long legs and I'm a outsider. Hey, look, girl, I wanna take you out 'cause I'm a love man. That's what they call me. I'm a love man. Make love to you in the morning, girl. Make love to you at night. Make love to you when you think about it. I wanna make sure everything all right. Cause I'm a love man. Ooh, baby, I'm a love man. That's what they call me. I'm a love man. Big old love man. 6 feet 1 weight 210. A long hair, pretty fair skin. I'm long-legged and I'm a outsider. My baby, I wanna take you on 'cause I'm a love man. Ooh, baby, I'm a love man. Take a hand, let me holler one time. Ow. Love man, that's all I am now. I'm just a love man. Ooh, baby, call me the love man. Yes, I am. I'm just a love man. Let me tell you something. Which one of you girls want me to hold you? Which one of you girls want me to kiss you? Which one of you girls want me to take you out? Lord, I just wanna knock you all out. Oh, baby, I'm a love man. All right. Ooh, baby, I'm a love man. Let me tell you, I said I'm just a love man. Good old man, I'm just a love man. Love man. Good old man, do you like good music? That sweet soul music. Just long as it's swinging. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We out here on the floor, y'all. Going to a go-go. Dancing with the music. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Spotlight on Lou Ross, y'all. Don't need look for y'all. Singing love to her to thing, y'all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Spotlight on Sammy Dave, y'all. Don't need look great, y'all. Singing hold on out the comment. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Spotlight on Wilson Pickett now. That wicked, singing Rustin Sally. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Spotlight on Otis Redding now. Singing bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get it, Otis. Spotlight on Jane Brown, y'all. He the king of them all, y'all. He the king of them all, y'all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Do you like good music? That sweet soul music. Just long as it's swinging. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got to get the feeling. I got to get the feeling.
Are the kindly sweet soul music here on the greatest hits. Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online, 1146. We are Rapidly coming to the end of the show today. What a good fun we've had playing some of this great music as we celebrate the life of Dr. Johnny Fever, Howard Hessman, who passed away earlier this week at age 81. And again, for folks that know me, know that WKRP has been one of my favorite shows of all time. I mean, 4 seasons to me wasn't long enough. Most of what you see in WKRP is actually, again, as we said in the first hour of the show, it's based on a true story. Hugh Wilson, who is the creator and producer of WKRP, worked in radio as having worked at WQXI in Atlanta. So a lot of the characters that you see in the show were based upon true people, including Dr. Johnny Fever, who was based on a morning show personality in Atlanta, Georgia called Bobby Skinny Harper. And the Turkey episode away was based on the Dancing Duck promotion. Now, that's another fun one, the Dancing Ducks. Oh, me, the memories. And a big void, I guess you could say, in the radio heart of mine with the loss of Dr. Johnny Fever. But Howard Hessman went on.